You have an ETA on EMS?
Small water main break, nothing major. Off of Belvedere Street in the south end. Believe this is no Back Bay. We call it Back Bay. Nothing major. Most of the water is going down the down the drain there.
Engine 51, and medical assist 91 Washington Street. Right, US box 517.
Guys get to see.
And Washington Street, 1731. Exit 48, I should be pulling up on the side.
So you can see the water
We have that, thank you.
coming out that main area in the middle there where the ground has risen up. So it's been gushing out pretty good for quite a while. Boston Fire Department just standing by for water and sewer. As far as we know, nobody lost any power or anything. At least not yet. The water service may be briefly interrupted. The ground is definitely going to have to be excavated. See all that water pouring out of the asphalt? Just checking inside there. They may have water going into their basement. So it's been pouring out for like a good half an hour to 45 minutes, maybe an hour now. Wait for water and sewer to come out here and close some of the gates. You know, it's a lot of water, definitely. And it's not the first time this happened in this area. It's probably the second or third time this happened in this area. Not exactly the same spot, but in this general area.
120 Sumner Street, East Boston, US box 6154 Maverick and London Street.
It's very important not to try to drive your car across something like this because the ground underneath is very weakened. It's like all the soil has been washed away. So even though the asphalt seems like it's solid and firm, it's actually hollow underneath, just so you guys know. So it could be very dangerous doing it. I wouldn't recommend doing it, put it that way. And we'll hang tight and see if the like water and sewer is at the end down there. That truck at the very end down there.
Engine 14, ladder 4, a central station alarm.
Water and sewer is on site.
Roxbury, engine 14, ladder 4, a central station alarm.
See what they come up with. Probably got to get some isolation gates and find out where they are and shut them off. That water's coming out pretty good.
Follow 48. Operation EMS, patient, operating,
Not too, like I said, I'm not too sure like how this happened. Could be just old age, stress, a number of reasons, but they do have one of the. It's not a major water main, but I'd probably say about. Probably I say about 9 to 18 inches maybe. It's hard to say. It doesn't look like a lot of water, but when that's been running for an hour or so, that's a lot of water. Just think about that much water coming through your house. And one of the water and sewer guys here now. You can see if you can isolate or locate one of the gates. Sometimes they're in the middle of the road. They might be like right almost where he's standing at, you know. Luckily nobody has their car parked over here, which is a good thing. The good thing is that it's kind of contained in this area because it's like a little belly here, so the water can't really rise up that way and it can't really rise up that way. So it's going in either that sewer, that one over there, or that one over there. There's also one here too, so you get plenty of storm drains for it to go into. Like the water is, maybe it's my imagination. It looks like it's slowing down though. They think it is slowing down. Either they might have found one of the gates. It's slowing. Look like it's slowing down. Definitely look like it's slowing down. Yeah, it's definitely slowing down for sure. You see the difference. All that's just the leftover water coming out the pipes.
Top 4 call. The police that closed off Fulton Street for the water main break.
Need the police to close up for the water main break on Fulton Street.
So they're calling for the police to close off the street. So whatever we see now is just whatever's left over. It has decreased a lot, so that's a good thing. Never underestimate the power of water. Water is very, very powerful. Now this is not a major water main break, even though it could have been if it was in a different area. If this was in the middle of downtown Boston, this would have caused like all kind of chaos. And so you had engine 33 and ladder 15 respond over there. They probably stand by for a little bit longer. They might give it the all clear on their half. Once all the water is completely off, they probably get the all clear. So it has slowed down a significant amount. If there's still water coming out, they may be just backfeeding from another another side.
He's not on the property. They said he left immediately. Their loss prevention people are checking the cams right now.
Okay, I have it.
And you guys see all that sand, that little mound right there, that's all sand that was washed out from underneath the asphalt.
Delta PS. Sergeant, got a small electrical fire over St. Cecilia's at 18 Belvedere Street in the rear. Fire's working on that. They want us to close off Scotia Street. I'll get a car freed up.
They got it confused with electrical fire.
I can break off and I can have that.
Okay.
They said electrical fire. It's not electrical fire. It's actually a water main break.
Heading up there?
415 is going with you, son.
Anything.
Myself and the Eagle step up to 68 Alexander Street. I think from this wall.
Unless there's something else they got in Belvedere.
Low 14.
Belvedere always got something going on.
You see the color of 43 Shannon Street. There was a bicycle and rummage packages left on his property. We had a similar call earlier in the day toward 55 Shannon.
So it is slowing down. Not completely stopped, but it's definitely slowed down a significant amount. That's like thousands and thousands of gallons of water. Like you really can't pinpoint a number of gallons. Even a slow flow like that is like hundreds of gallons coming out of it at a time.
Belvedere, that'll be water through the electrical panel there. ISD is north.
Oh, they get water to the electrical panel. That's what they're saying. So I guess they do get some water inside the electrical panel.
Engine 37. Cover station 37. Attention engine 37. Cover station 37. 1743.
Guess he's gonna go up there and find the other gate to shut the rest of the water off. Gonna go up there and look for the other gate to stop it from back feeding, or cross feeding, I should say.
Vicinity and water and sewer on scene. Companies returning 522.
Ambulance 9's on the way. I'll check.
Gonna open up that gate and maybe you can find the shut off up in there.
Engine 48. CMS has the patient. You're returning 321-1744.
They're showing at the satellite McDonald Avenue.
16 didn't show up.
Okay, they're there now.
Delta.
So it looks like Boston Fire Department is gonna clear up out of there.
Good evening, Charlie Code 19 in the air for Boston Medical.
Turn it over to water and sewer.
19 to BMC, sir.
Bravo K3. Bravo K3.
J3.
K3,
K3, you guys able to check the alarm 25 Ambrose from the Orchard Garden?
Yeah, we got it, ma'am.
Thank you.
The most important thing is you don't want the water to get into the electrical. Then it could cause a problem if the electrical is overwhelmed with water. Now, right on the sidewalk right here is Eversource transformers. Now, they can take on so much water, but they do have some pumps to pump out some of the water. But if there's too much water, it could be overwhelmed. Now these guys right here, they deal with a lot of high pressure steam. When you see this company right here, a lot of times they deal with like high pressure steam, so you gotta really, that's a very dangerous job these guys deal with. And you know, one of the steam powered plants is right at 65 Neyland Street, right down by South Station, if you guys ever noticed it. So those guys deal with a lot of, they deal with gas, but they deal with a lot of high pressure steam as well. I think they also deal with electrical, but high pressure steam is one of the dangerous things to deal with. Another truck up there coming in. So in this situation, I'm not too sure if they're doing the water main or if they work in conjunction with water and sewer, or if they're doing a separate project altogether. I'm not too sure.
So walk into the base, I'll check with them.
I'm not too sure what this building is here either. It is set up as an industrial complex. I'm not too sure what's inside there. Probably some. Look at the labels on the door, kind of give you a hint.
Brighton Avenue and Commonwealth Avenue. Brighton, engine 29. Brighton Avenue and Commonwealth Avenue. Brighton, nearest box 5114 Brighton Avenue, Baldwin Street, 1748.
This could be one of their substations. That's what I think it could be. It could be one of their substations over there. It's possible. Hey, you have it. All right.
Walking back from the station, so it should be a couple of minutes.
It could be a substation. I have to look into that. That might be one of their
Probably 103.
because there's a lot of buildings that I guess they generate steam throughout the whole city of Boston. They got high pressure stations and everything like that. So this could be one of their high pressure stations.
Gonna be a party in the 25th. Taking some items, trying to push the bolt outside. Whiteville, been built by 5/7 in its 20s. All flat, back.
They're gonna be pumping some water out of the basement.
K2, we're with the K3, same cruiser. Checking the alarm at the Ambrose.
Possibly 2 overdose victims up to 7-1 wash at the Washington Manor.
Bravo 104, is that 19 at the BK 6?
I said there's still a lot of water.
If you guys can check this at 450 Melnia Cast Tropical Foods. There was a guy that was inside stealing. They got the items back, but he's now in the parking lot trying to break the poles, the street poles.
We got it,
Seems like they're fixing to pump some water out of the basement there. Let's see how much water they pump out of there if they get it running. Looks like they're gonna run two pumps two pumps simultaneously, I should say. That's what it looks like.
L21L20.
1's L20s.
Tango Alpha 3.
Well, but 3.
Myself at Tango 934, 2 squads of bikes, code 19, Copley.
With your squads and Copley, sir.
Good evening.
Delta 611, you can set down that 1701.
Okay, security has one in the lobby. They're going upstairs to check on a second. Action.
Kind of see the water pouring out of the right at the curb right there. If you guys can see that. That's okay. It's kind of coming out of the sidewalk area. So that means it's definitely going into their basement. Just kind of spewing out. So they're gonna run two pumps, see to get as much water out as possible. Those are pretty good sized pumps they're using, so they pump out a good volume of water pretty fast.
L20s.
I think he's trying to find the other gate. He's been up and down the street. Couldn't find the other gate, so he's still looking. So, is that another pump he got? I think he's bringing another pump in there now. Yeah, that's another pump.
611.
Gonna bring another one in there, get that water. Must be a good amount of water they got in there.
Awake now. You can keep
It's one of those
EMS coming up.
submersible pumps right there.
Okay, keep EMS coming. One Narcan on board. She's awake.
We're off the transit, please. 34 in the party got off the train. Refused EMS.
You're on scene, party get off the train, refuse to limit.
Zip codes are the exact opposite.
Delta 431.
0.31.
So do you have a P number attached to for the victim?
Yes, a 230-197-075.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Slowing down a little bit, but not a whole lot. Too sure what they got going on there. Got something going on. What's happening? There's been another hose to pump out more water out of there.
On Harbor and Walk Hill and show us en route to the radio show.
Get that truck behind you, I don't know if he's trying to get down the road or not. Not too sure if he's gonna come in that way or bring the excavator in that way. Not too sure. No, he's actually getting out the gate. He's gonna turn that gate. That's what he's doing. He's gonna try to turn that gate in the street, see if it works.
592 American Legion Highway at 690 1757.
So he's gonna try to turn that gate right there and see if that's gonna take some of that pressure off the coming down this way. Could be cross feeding from that one. They got two lines going. Looks like they're setting up a third line. So they got quite a bit of water down there. Still got thousands of gallons of water going down.
611.
You guys H&H with dispatch?
Yes, sir. Ambulance 4 is on the way now.
Thank you. Myers, Hope Channel 7, please.
I want to say this is one of their substations. I'm not sure. I might ask the question when I leave out of here. This could be one of it used to be a company called Trigen, and I think they changed the name to Vicinity, if I'm saying that right. Vicinity? I think that's how you pronounce it. It sounds right.
Looks like there's a lot of water, but Boston water source on the same day. I got under control. They have the street shut off. A lot of feedback, Sergeant. Do you have water and sewer on scene? The street is shut off. They're working on the water problem.
So they closed the gate now. So that by him shutting that gate off down there, which is they're still closing it, but it took a lot of pressure off the water coming this way.
415, I'll be clear as Hollywood 14.
Trying to see how the ground looks after the fact. All the sand and gravel that has been washed away. Now comes the excavating part. You gotta excavate it and find out where the actual leak is. Usually it's right where the main focus is, but it's not always necessarily right there though. But usually it's in that area. We'll see how well we'll probably get a backhoe in there and start digging it up. I'm not sure if that's a metal track or that's just the way the road is. Maybe that's just the way the road is. That's just the way the road is. I guess they cut it and then they patched it.
Call fire alarm. You have Boston EMS respond to this location for a patient. Medical evaluation.
Still have the EMS respond for any valve to that location.
Engine 16, ladder 6, an odor of natural gas, 76 Wilmington Avenue, Dorchester. Engine 16, ladder 6, an odor of natural gas, 76 Wilmington Avenue, Dorchester. Your response to 48907 Paramount Street, 1802.
So the water has been shut off. Now it's just a matter of excavating and actually finding the actual break and repairing it. That may take several hours, you know, that's gonna take quite a while. That might be for the night crew to come in.
We were unable to wind the box to this location.
It's a pretty good area. I'm gonna assume that it's the focus points are right here, and that may be where the actual break is, somewhere within 10 feet of that area right there.
Delta 499, change my location to 361 Newberry Street. Found the owner. Tommy, that's right up by Mass and Newberry. Thanks, Dan. A lot of help.
Alright guys, that's pretty much what they have. I'm not going to hang around for the excavation because they got to wait until they get a backhoe, and they probably got to pull from another job and bring it over here. Probably got to bring it on the depends if they bring it on a flatbed or if they're going to drive it over straight over. Sometimes they might just drive it straight over. It all depends. But that's still a process, you got to still dig up the ground and hope that the markings on there are correct, because they do have some markings, so they kind of get a general idea where they got to dig at. They know where the electrical is.
Delta 431.
Looks like that's a gas main or something over there. I'm not too sure what that is.
431.
Yes, sir. I gave that a good look, and there was nothing, nothing dangerous in that receptacle. So I'll give you 14, Paul. And can you take me up at that location at 361 Newberry? I got a guy whose vehicle got swept up in the transportation spot. I'm going to give him a ride over to 200 Frontage Road. Starting mileage 48809.
Delta 421. Customer.
Hey guys, we'll get ready to head up out of here.
Now watch you go do this.
If anything else comes up, we'll get back to you.
Delta 421, we're clearing back on this one.